What I got here is the Sony G M 1.4 Mark II. Is this the portrait lens to rule them all? Join me along on Sony Kando Nordic 2024. In true G M and Sony style, this is the same look and feeling as all the other G M lenses. It has the aperture ring, it has all the switches and the buttons that you would normally see on a new G M lens, but it is so much lighter than any other 85mm I have ever used. I haven't used many, but I have used prime lenses before and they tend to be really heavy. This is not heavy at all. This goes in my backpack, no problem. I heard a commercial photographer that has shot around, I don't know, 2,000 celebrities in his lifetime, that this is the most insane portrait lens that he has ever used. The sharpest lens, the quickest lens, because it actually has new focus motors, so it will be, I think, 3 times faster than the previous 85mm. We're gonna have a portrait shoot later. I'm also bringing with me the Sony A7C R to match the resolution that this lens actually deserves.
That we have to take that moment. For me, it's everything.
So we're going out shooting right now with the A7R5 and 50mm 1.2. Nice. Just need my behind the scenes footage. Just sit down, yeah. This is gonna have a little bit of bounce. So if you put it closer.
Here?
Yeah, right there. Not like this, but more like straight on. Yeah. I decided to just do this simple setup, put her down on this stone and bounce light off an umbrella. And here you really get to see what the 85mm is all about. Now I had limited time with this lens, but I believe that these shots really shows what this lens is all about. And look over your shoulder, but then eyes on me. Yeah. Thank you so much. And at the end here, I also got to shoot some pictures with Alba, the other model that we had with us that day. Hello and welcome to the future. And oh boy, the Sony Kando event was such an amazing event. So many great people. I will be forever grateful for being invited to something like this. So this is the first time that I've actually had a portrait session with an 85mm. I wanted to see how it compares to a 50mm, so I chose the 50mm 1.2. The bokeh in the background is already crazy on both these lenses. You get a little bit more compression with the 85mm. Now one thing I noticed with the 85mm was that it was so insanely quick. Shifting focus was like an instant. So looking at these pictures, the blurred out background is actually not as far from each other. The 50 1.2, the 85 1.4, they are pretty similar. Now the sharpness is where you want this lens to be stellar. And if I zoom in at 100% here, 85 seems a tiny bit sharper, but you have to remember I shot the 50mm on a 1.2. Now a 50mm is often said that that is the lens to be most like true to life when you look through the viewfinder, but the 85 gives you the true compression of how a person actually looks like in front of your eyes. Price for this lens is pretty hefty, so you need to weigh up a little if this is worth buying for you. So let me know if this is something that you would invest in. Also, shout out to Brendan DeClerc for having this amazing workshop. Again, Sony, thank you so much for inviting me to this event. So many inspiring and great people to talk to. My God, I feel so inspired when I came home. And that's all I have for now. Thanks for watching.